The faculty and staff of Nevada Learning Academy would like to welcome you to the student orientation for the 2021-2022 school year. During your face-to-face orientations for second semester and during your weekly live sessions with your teachers, you will be using Google Meet. Google Meet is a video conferencing application where your teacher will be meeting with you for live sessions and office hours. We recommend that for the best experience, you use a computer or a Chromebook. A smart device is strongly discouraged, as you will not be able to complete all activities on Canvas Learning Management System. We also recommend that you log in to your Google Meet and into Canvas when you are working on your courses using the Chrome browser. At the bottom of your Google Meet, you will see several settings. One of the things we ask is that your microphone is disabled when you enter any Google Meet. To disable your microphone, you're going to go to the settings in the bottom and click on the microphone button. When it's red with the slash through it, that means that your microphone is muted. If for some reason you enter a Google Meet and you're having some audio issues, sometimes if you leave the Google Meet and re-enter, it will solve any issues that you're having with audio. To mute your camera, next to the microphone button is that camera icon. You're going to go ahead and click on that. Once it's red with the line through it, that means your camera is currently disabled. During your sessions, if your teacher asks a question or you have a question and you're trying to alert your teacher, there is a raise hand button that you can push to alert your teacher that you have a question or you're trying to get their attention. In your Google Meet, you're going to want to click on that chat icon so that you can see the chat so that you can respond to peers and you can see what they are saying within that Google Meet. If your teacher has activities or polls that they're going to ask you to do, you're going to click on this icon that has the triangle, the square, and the circle, and that's where those icons and those activities and those polls will be housed. At the end of any Google Meet, you're going to want to click on this red phone button to exit the meeting rather than just clicking the X on your web browser. If you have any questions about your Google Meets, please make sure that you contact your teacher or you contact one of the project facilitators here at NVLA. For this orientation, we're going to be talking about how to log into Google, into Clever, and into Canvas, where you'll be working on your courses. Once in Canvas, we're going to talk about our course navigation, how to get into those courses and work in them. We're going to be talking about some NVLA policies and procedures, along with grading and honor lock. We're going to make sure that you have authorized your Google account into Canvas so that you can easily turn in your assignments. We'll also talk about communication between students, parents, and teachers. And then we'll talk about the parent and guardian observer accounts, which right now is currently unavailable, but we hope to have the issue fixed and those accounts up and running as soon as possible. When you're working in your courses or you're working in your Google Meets, it's nice to have different tabs open. So for example, you may have your assignment open for a class and you may have the lesson that goes with that assignment open in a different tab so that you can go between the two. So you want to make sure that you know how to go in between those two tabs to help you with your assignments and in your courses. So the first thing we want to do is we want to log into our CCSD Google account by going to google.com. We want to go to the 9 dots up in the upper right hand corner and we want to click on the icon that says Gmail. Typically, your CCSD Google account will be your first name and some numbers. Those numbers are not your student ID number, that is your person number. And then it will be at nv.ccsd.net. So you're going to type that into the box. Click next, and then you're going to type in your password. If for some reason you can't remember your password or you need to reset it for whatever reason, you're going to go to myaccount.ccsd.net so that you can reset your password. In order to log into Canvas, you are going to go through Clever. So to access Clever, you're going to go to the website clever.ccsd.net. Once you get there, you're going to log in with your Google account. You want to make sure that you're logging in with your CCSD Google account. Anytime you're working on your Canvas course, you're emailing a teacher, or anything like that, you want to make sure that you're using your CCSD Google account and not your personal Google accounts. Once you get into Clever, this is your Clever dashboard, and you want to find the red icon that says Canvas. Once you click on that icon, you're going to be able to get into your Canvas to start working on your courses. At this time, please stop the video. Go ahead and log into your CCSD Google account, log into your Clever account, and then log into Canvas by clicking on that red Canvas icon. So again, pause that video, get logged into all of those systems so that you can follow along for the rest of the video. When you log into Canvas, you are going to be taken to your dashboard. And on your dashboard, this is where you're going to see all of the courses that you are currently enrolled in. And each course is going to show up as a course card. So notice in this picture we have chemistry with Miss Wharton and we have science with Miss Gordillo. You can drag these course cards to rearrange them on the screen if you'd like. So if you wanted to put them in order of the periods or however you want to put them in order, you are welcome to do that. Now, if for some reason you have a course that's missing out of your dashboard, what you need to do is in the upper right-hand corner, you're going to click on that All Courses button. Okay, and then you'll get a list of the courses that you are enrolled in, like you see down here. And if their star next to the course name is orange, that means it will appear on your dashboard. So any course that you want to appear on your dashboard, make sure that star is orange. If you have a course that you don't want to appear on your dashboard because maybe you've already completed it, you're going to make sure that star is white. So please take a minute, pause the video, make sure that all of your courses are on your Canvas dashboard. If they are not, click on that All Courses button and make sure that you enable those missing courses to appear onto your dashboard. Once we go into a specific course card, so you click on your course and it comes up, this is going to be the home page. Your home pages for most of your courses are very consistent. And the home page has a lot of important information and things that you're going to visit every single time that you log into your course. So let's talk about the important information that you'll see on these home pages. On your course home pages, you're going to see two navigations on the left-hand side. The first navigation is the one that's in blue. This is your Canvas navigation. So this is going to be where you're going to see your Canvas dashboard. You can access all of your courses through this icon. You'll have your calendar, your inbox where you can send and receive messages to and from your teachers. And then next to that, in the white area, you're going to see the course navigation. So all of these navigation items are going to be specific to the current course you're in, which in this case is English 12 with Miss Adams. You have 3 live sessions per week with your teachers. And on your homepage, you will see the Google Meets code and the time and days for those Google Meets. So you're going to want to scroll to about the middle of the page and it will say join the live sessions. All of your live sessions are going to be done through Google Meets. Your teachers will provide you with a Google code for their particular meet. And you will have the 3 times that your meetings will happen. So in this case, for English 12, I have a live session on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 9 a.m. using this particular Google Meet code. When I am looking at the course navigation on the left-hand side, there's a couple of things that I'm going to use quite a bit. So the first one is going to be that modules button. Every time you navigate through your course and you're going through the course content, you're going to want to navigate through that modules button. The reason for that is not only are the assignments located in that modules button, but the content that teaches you about the information you need to complete your assignments is there as well. You want to make sure that you're completing the module content in the order that the course lists it in. You don't want to be jumping around because your teacher has put the information in a specific order for a specific reason. The other tab you're going to use quite a bit is the grades button. Your current grades are housed in Canvas. And so clicking on that button, you're going to see a list of everything that's in the course, the grades you have earned, any feedback your teacher has given you, anything that's missing or needs to be resubmitted. All that information is going to be found on that grades tab. When you log into your course every single time, you are going to want to check for two things. The first thing is any course announcements. So over on this left side navigation, you're going to see an announcements button. And notice that this particular one has a little bubble with the number 7. That indicates to me that there are 7 announcements that I have not currently read. So it's really important that I click on that link and I read those 7 announcements. Most of your teachers will also post the current 3 announcements in their course on the course homepage. So you have 2 different ways that you can see your announcements. It's really important that you read your announcements, as this is the way your teachers will disseminate information to you about assignments or live sessions or things that are important for the course. The other thing you need to check every time you log into your courses is your Canvas inbox. If you have actual messages, you'll see a bubble with a number inside to indicate the number of messages that you have. This is how your teachers will get a hold of you. You can also message your teachers through the Canvas inbox. Again, this is a way that your teachers are going to get information to you. So it's really important that you read and respond to those emails in a timely manner. When you're in your course, there are several places that your teachers do not want you to navigate your course. The reason for this is because the only thing you are getting to with these specific places is the assignments. And the assignments are great, but you need the information to teach you how to do the assignment. And these particular places do not navigate you to the actual course content. So we don't want you to navigate through the grades tab. This is only where you're going to see your grades and what's missing and what's turned in and any comments that your teachers have made. That's the only thing you should be doing through the grades tab. The calendar and the syllabus tabs are useful to show you when things are due, but they are not useful in making sure that you get the content to complete those assignments. And similarly, the to-do list is useful to tell you what things are coming up in the course that are due. But again, you don't want to click on these links because it's only going to take you to those assignments. So again, we want you to navigate through the modules tab and not through grades, calendar, syllabus, or the to-do list. We encourage you to contact your teacher with any questions or issues that you're having with their particular course. The contact information for your teachers is listed on the course homepage. So you will see your teacher's name. Your teacher's email will also be listed on that course homepage. And then there's an About the Teacher page link. And on that About the Teacher page, you'll learn more about your teacher as well as the Remind contact information for your particular class. Some other important information that's listed on the homepage. Again, make sure that you're checking when those live sessions are and those Google Meet codes. There's also a link to the course expectations. So we highly recommend that you click on that link and you read the course expectations for each of your individual courses so you understand what is expected of you in that individual course. In addition, there is a link to the NVLA support tickets. So if you have technical or computer issues that maybe your teacher can't help you with, you can submit a ticket and one of the support staff here will help you with that issue. Okay, keep in mind that when you submit a ticket, you should allow at least 24 to 48 hours to get a response on those tickets. You have 3 live sessions a week per course with your teachers, and you'll be doing those Google Meets through Google Meets. So in Gmail, you're going to go to the 9 dots, which are in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, and you're going to choose the Meet icon. Once you do that, a screen will come up and it will ask you to enter a code or nickname. So please add the teacher's Google Meet code that they have provided you on their homepage. And then you're going to click the Join button. Now, your teacher needs to be within the Google Meet in order for it to start. So if it doesn't immediately let you into the Google Meet, please be patient as your teacher needs to enter the room first. Now let's talk a little bit about your module navigation. So once you click on the modules link on that left side navigation in Canvas, you're going to see all of the modules that you need to complete for your course. Now there may be some required modules that are needed to be completed before you can actually start your course content. Okay, and some of that you may require that you view or complete some tasks in order to show that the module is complete. So each module may have a prerequisite before you can open up a module after it. It may also have a prerequisite to open up an assignment. So if we look at this particular module, Module 0, Getting Started, there is a module prerequisite. That module prerequisite is that we need to complete all items. What that means is that on the About the Teacher page, I need to view it. As a student, I need to make sure I view it in order to open up the frequently asked questions. In order to open up authorizing my Google Drive, I need to view the frequently asked questions. So notice that it's required that I view these items in order for me to go to the next item. If you see at the bottom, notice that the acknowledgement quiz, I am required to submit it before the module is even completed. So please make sure that you're checking those prerequisites and that you're completing the tasks that are required to unlock the next task. In your course, there should be a pacing guide that your teachers have provided for you to show you what is expected on specific due dates. They have paced the course out to give you an idea of when you should be turning in assignments in order for you to successfully complete their course on time. It's really important and expected by your teachers that you are following those due dates that they have given you as closely as possible. If you need additional resources or you need help in certain aspects of Canvas, you have access to the NVLA Passport Orientation. This is a course that will provide information about navigating through Canvas and performing tasks such as submitting assignments, completing quizzes and discussions, your Google Drive authorization, and so forth. This course is completed independently by you as the student, and you can submit at the end. There's an assignment so that you can take the Passport quiz. So again, if you need more information about any of these things, the Passport to Orientation class is going to be something that will be useful for you. Let's talk about some important dates here at NVLA. The first is Monday, August 9th at 8 a.m. We began Semester 1. Again, if you are unable to see your courses on your dashboard, you need to make sure you click that All Courses and see if the course for some reason was hidden from your view. If for some reason you cannot find a course, please submit a help ticket and we will get back to you as soon as possible. The next important date is Monday, December 13th by 11:59 p.m. That is your last day to submit work in your courses. And then Tuesday through Thursday, December 14th through 16th by 11:59, those are when the final exams will happen. These are for our high school courses only. Middle school courses do not have final exams. High school students, your subject areas have been assigned a specific day for finals, so you need to make sure that you look on your course homepage for the specific day that your final is taking place. If you have questions about what day your final is taking place for your particular courses, please make sure that you email your individual teachers. So let's talk about some policies here at Nevada Learning Academy. The first is meeting attendance here at NVLA. Attendance at NVLA is taken weekly, and you must do one of these things for each of your courses here. The first is either attend a live session, submit a graded assignment every week per class, or have two-way communication with your teacher regarding course content. One of these three things must be done within the attendance week. The attendance week runs from Saturday at 12 a.m. to Friday at 11:59 p.m. This is really important, especially if you are using two-way communication with your teacher for attendance. That communication must be two-way, meaning that you email your teacher and you receive a response within the attendance week. So if that is what you are using for attendance, please make sure that you provide your teacher enough time to respond back to your email. Please keep in mind that meeting attendance requirements does not guarantee a passing grade in your courses. Your current grade is going to be maintained within Canvas, so Infinite Campus may not have your most updated grade. So if you are looking for your most updated grade, please look in Canvas by clicking on the Grades tab on the left side navigation. Progress, quarter, and final grades will be posted in Infinite Campus. NVLA has a minimum F policy. The minimum F has a value of 50%, so a student cannot score lower than 50% on any assignment. The minimum F is applied to each past due assignment. An assignment is considered past due if it is not submitted on the due date. The F will be replaced by the grade earned when the assignment is turned in, provided it has been turned in by the assignment closing date. So let's talk about closing dates. NVLA has a 14-day late work policy. So students have the opportunity to submit assignments up to 14 days past the due date. At the end of that 14-day period, the assignment will close and no further submissions will be accepted. If you do not submit the assignment on the designated due date per the course pacing guide, a score of 50% will be automatically placed into the grade, and that can be replaced once you submit the assignment. However, if you do not submit the assignment by the closing date, which is the 14 days after that due date, the score of 50% will remain for the assignment grade. Grades, again, are housed in Canvas by clicking on the grades icon on the left side navigation. Your grades page will show you a lot of different things. So when you go into your grades, you'll see a list of all of the assignments for that particular course. You'll see a due date. So this has a due date of June 1st by 11:59. This page does not show the closing date. So you need to make sure that if you want to see when it closes, you count 14 days out from this. or you click on the individual assignment, and the individual assignment page will show you the closing date. Your percentage will be listed up here, and notice that we have formative and summative. For high school only, your formative is worth 18%, summative is worth 72%, your final exam is worth 10%. For our middle school courses, your formative is worth 20%, your summative is worth 80%, and there is no semester final for middle school courses. Once you start having graded assignments, there's several things that this page will show you. If you see a speech bubble, the teacher has left you some feedback. So you're going to want to click on that speech bubble to see what the teacher is saying to you. It could be that the teacher's asking you to resubmit it, or they're telling you did a great job, or there's something overall that they want you to know. You'll see a little icon that looks like a clipboard. That is the rubric that your teacher used to grade your assignment. So if you click on that clipboard icon, you'll see the rubric and see how your teacher graded you based on that particular rubric. Keep in mind that some teachers also put specific comments within that rubric, so it's important that you're clicking on both the rubric icon and those text bubble icons to see feedback your teachers are giving you. You will also see things like missing or late. So the assignment status may have the word missing in red. That means that you have not yet submitted anything. Notice that this assignment is missing, but it has a score of 5 out of 10. That means that the minimum F was inputted into that score because the assignment is missing. As long as this assignment has not closed, you can still submit it for full credit. So let's talk about exams. Most exams are in the summative category. If you are in U.S. Government and Econ, the civics exam will be given in the fall semester. A passing score on this exam is a graduation requirement. The majority of courses use HonorLock to proctor quizzes, exams, and tests. Students are required to complete the HonorLock practice quiz, which is located in the student orientation course for all of your courses. You are required to take an HonorLock practice quiz. At the start of this quiz, you are prompted to agree to the HonorLock terms of service. Then you're going to click on Getting Started to begin the process of installing the extension that will make HonorLock work. Once this extension is installed, please do not remove the extension. This is what is going to allow HonorLock to work for your duration of your courses and the time you are here at NVLA. When you launch HonorLock, HonorLock is going to verify your identity. You're going to be asked to hold up your government or school issued ID next to your face. You will be prompted to complete a room scan of your testing area. And please make sure that when you are testing, you are doing it in a quiet spot with very few distractions. There are no other people in the room with you when you are completing your assessments. Please make sure that you have a student or government issued ID available when you are taking your quizzes and exams. You can use a printout of the Infinite Campus Summary page that has your student picture if you don't have a student or government issued photo ID. You must have and use a webcam for your quizzes and exams for HonorLock. Please make sure that you are in compliance with CCSD dress code while you are taking your exams and quizzes, as you are on webcam. And please make sure that you are taking your exams in a well-lit room with minimal distractions. Also, make sure that you have read the testing guidelines for your particular class and that particular assessment that you are taking. If you are ever asked for an HonorLock access code, you will not need a code to take any of our exams here at NVLA. If you are prompted for an access code, please do the following steps. Log out of Canvas, then log out of all of your Google accounts that are on your computer. Clear your cache. Make sure that you are using Google Chrome as your web browser. Once you have checked all of those things, log back into your CCSD Google account only, and then log back into Canvas via Clever, and then try taking the assessment again. If it continues to ask you for an access code, please contact HonorLock support using the little chat icon at the bottom of the page. They will assist you in whatever is asking you to give you a code. They will assist you in fixing that issue. In order to submit your assignments via Canvas, you will need to authorize your Google Drive. There's several steps in authorizing your Gmail, but it's important that you must have only your CCSD Gmail opened when you are authorizing your Google account. So any other Google account that you have open, make sure that you are logged out of that account. On the left side navigation, you're going to click on the Google Drive tab, and then it's going to ask you, you need to authorize this integration in order to use it. And you're going to click on the Authorize button. Once you click on the Authorize button, it will ask if you give Canvas permission to access your Google Drive. You will say yes, and then you will then be able to submit your assignments very easily through your Google Drive using Canvas. If for some reason your authorization fails, please use the troubleshooting tips located here, or you can submit a ticket through the link on your course homepage or the NVLA student support ticket that's on the left-hand side as well. Please pause the video at this time and complete the task of authorizing your Google account with Canvas so that you can easily turn in your assignments to your teachers. Communication between students, parents, guardians, and teachers is vital for student success in online classes. So there's multiple ways that you all have ways to communicate. So the first one is a Canvas inbox. You can send a Canvas inbox message at any time. So you're going to click on that inbox icon on the blue panel, and then you're able to click on the upper right, and there's a box with a pencil that will allow you to compose a new message. You can then click on your teacher so that you can email the correct teacher. You can use Remind to text message your students. Teachers will do that. You can also, students can text their teachers through Remind. Parents can also use Remind to text the teachers. Okay, phone calls are also done through the Remind app as well. You can also use your school Gmail account to send a message anytime to your teacher. Please make sure that when you are contacting your teacher that you allow at least 24 hours for a response, and that's on a school day. Please make sure that you also ask your teachers which of these methods they prefer when you are contacting them, and what method they will use mostly to contact you. For our parents, we have the option to create a parent observer account. However, this is currently in repairs through Canvas. Once that is up and running, we will let you know, and we'll send this video out to you so that you can all set up this Google account or your parent observer account for Canvas. But what you're going to do is you're going to go to ccsd.instructure.com and you'll click Parents Get Accounts Too. You're going to complete the form, and then you're going to log back into your student's account. And from there, you're going to need to get a pairing code. So once this is up and running, if you have any issues once you've watched that video, please make sure you contact your student's teacher, or you can contact one of the project facilitators here, and we can help you get that student account taken care of. Again, this is under construction right now. As soon as we hear that we can do the parent accounts, we will send a message out. For our middle and high school students and parents, there is the NVLA Student Parent Handbook. This is located on our website, as well as this link here. We have 2 project facilitators currently who handle our middle and high school classes. Kara Winton is in charge of math, science, social studies, PE, and health, and her contact information is listed here. Miss Brenda Hernandez is in charge of our English, World Languages, CTE, and electives, as well as our quality assurance, and her information is here as well. So if you have any issues or questions, you're welcome to contact either of these 2 facilitators, or you can submit a help ticket through the website. Thank you for joining us for the student orientation. If you have any questions or issues, please do not hesitate to contact your specific teachers, one of the project facilitators, or submit a help ticket. We hope you have a wonderful school year and have a great day.